All right, everybody, it is now 2 o'clock, so we're going to get started with our weekly updated briefing. My name is Luigi Macro with the National Association in Amarillo, and this is your weekly briefing on Thursday, August 27th, 2020. So let's get started. Okay, so summary of the week ahead, we have some heat and some thunderstorms to talk about. So we're going to start for tomorrow, high temperatures on Friday with many locations at or above 100 degrees, over 105 degrees in the Palo Duro Canyon where heat headlines might be needed for sure. Thunderstorms will be possible Friday night and then again on Saturday. Some of these storms could be strong to severe with large hail and damaging wind gusts being the main threat. Then we had a break from the heat on Saturday with returning on Sunday with some locations around 100 degrees and near 105 again for Palo Duro Canyon. And as we go into next week, temperatures will be dropping back down to near average with additional chances of showers and thunderstorms as well. So here at Threat Matrix, you can see that in terms of the heat, that will be our headline for Friday and Sunday. And then we have the limited risk of severe thunderstorms on Friday night in particular, going into the day on Saturday and again Saturday evening. So we'll get into those specifics here in a little bit. So going to tomorrow, this is going to be the severe weather outlook. So we have general thunderstorms for most of the panhandles tomorrow, but as we go into Friday night, so as you see on the right, the timing from 7 p.m. to midnight, we have a chance of some severe thunderstorms, mainly and then across the northern panhandles, and particularly Oklahoma panhandles, for large hail and damaging wind gusts. So it's just something to keep in mind with some potentially some good rainfall from these thunderstorms as well up there and across the northern areas. Tomorrow's heat for the Texas Panhandle will be more prevalent. As you can see, across most of the panhandles actually will be at 100 degrees with many locations above 100 degrees. With the hottest location again being Palo Duro Canyon floor, where it could be getting close to 110 degrees. So some counties in the Texas Panhandle might need to be highlighted for a heat advisory given these warmer temperatures. But we're going to monitor those numbers and the trends throughout the day today, and definitely update with the more better accurate forecast for going to tomorrow with those specific values. But overall, tomorrow is going to be a very hot day across most of the area. As we go into the day on Saturday, we will have kind of 2 rounds of thunderstorms. So we're going to have that early morning convection lingering from Friday night going into early morning hours on Saturday, potentially for some severe weather across the northern panhandles. And then there's going to be a second round potentially later in the afternoon and evening, again favoring the northern panhandles for large hail and damaging winds. So we're going to keep an eye out on the trends and make sure to keep everyone aware of this potential severe weather threat coming into the region. So jumping into Sunday, after a quick cool down from a cold front for those thunderstorms on Saturday, it's going to kind of fizzle out and the heat's going to return just for Sunday, with southerly winds returning. So you can see many areas across the panhandles in the upper 90s to some areas at lower 100s, about 100, 104 if you're in that range. And then again, Palo Duro Canyon might need some headline for heat as we get close to about 104, 105 degrees in that location. So looking ahead from now through the very end of the month of August, we can see mainly focusing on Friday and Saturday into early parts of next week. We do have a chance of some precip, some good moisture in the area. Again, not everyone's going to get a precip, unfortunately, so this is just an average value. But jumping ahead, so this is going to be now incorporating the first 2 days of September. We can see we have a mid-level trough swinging through the middle of the country, which may provide some additional rainfall for particularly the northern and eastern panhandles. So something we're looking ahead for. So a pattern change which may favor some good rainfall for our area. And looking ahead for the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days through September 1st to the 5th, we can see that trough that I mentioned previously in the center of the country is going to bring in some cooler air. So there's a chance that the northern panhandles might be a chance that they may see below average temperatures, but again, that'll be in the 80s or so. And then looking ahead, there's about equal chances to above and or below chances for precip, depending where you are, again, favoring the east as we go in the next 6 to 10 days. And then going forward from that, that trough axis shifts further to the east, and then that ridge from the west begins to build in again as we go past next week into early to mid part of September. It looks like we'll be drying out. A better chance in the forecast for us looking to dry out and staying below, favoring a below average precip trend. Compared to last week, we can see we have a one class degradation of the drought in the Texas Panhandle in particular. Not much change in the Oklahoma Panhandle, but we see that drought is starting to creep back up into the region where last month there was prevalent rains in the northern Texas Panhandle, but it's been pretty dry, especially across the Texas Panhandle as a whole. So we're unfortunately seeing those drought conditions creeping back in, but we'll see how the rain chances the next couple of days maybe might change that to improving conditions. And that's the end of our weekly briefing. Again, you can reach us at NWS Amarillo at the following contact numbers there, or just a reminder, NWS chat room through AMA chat. You can always find the latest updates, and if you want to sign up, call us and we'll give you all the good details on that. And the next briefing will be a week from now, September 3rd. So thank you for joining in. Much appreciated.